I'm just giving some custom names. We can give this like this way. So we have the map coming up, right? So like we can do customization in this one, Tableau, but not on the Power BI. Like we cannot edit the locations, all these things cannot be done. Okay, but I'm still doing it for another states which are belongs to, so different one. See, it is like US states only, but I just customized it, which we should not do. But in our, for example, in our Karnataka, there is spelling mistake is there. If that is not matching, what we can do, we can go to the maps, edit locations, and we can give the name properly. That's what I mean. Okay. Okay, did you understand? Any doubts anybody has?
Sir, I want to show two countries in the same map.
Two countries. Then you can have to have, okay, country or region only. It is we have option. We say none. Yeah. So on that case, you can have to choose as a none option. Did you understand?
Yes, yes.
So we
So
have to
whatever, so in the
none.
data, whatever the countries is there, you can choose none option. It will show all whatever the countries in the fields are properties. That countries will be shown in the graph, right?
Yeah, it is already showing. See, I choose some of them manually editing this country and this country. So it is showing both of them, US and it is India. It is showing. Okay, when you choose as a none. Okay. Is it clear? Fine. This is all about maps, I would say. See, visualizations I'm not teaching again and again. One more time. Okay. So visuals will be the same thing. What is scatter plot chart? If you can't prepare, like no one can help you. Okay. You have to prepare and that has to be possible. When I take the sales, when I take the profit, and scatter plot. So using scatter plot chart, we can show the correlation between the measures. See, somebody is on video. I don't know who is that. Hari. Can you turn off your videos? We do this scatter plot chart, right? So in the analytics, we can give the reference lines, constant lines. Maybe like 15. Or we can give the average lines also. Like this. Okay. I think, yeah, line. So like, do you know this scatter plot chart, right? Here we have, if you can see, there is a shape called, some shape is there. I don't want that shape. I can do that. I can go to this one. Okay. And I will choose the shapes also, whatever. See, we can add our own shapes, whatever we need it. Like for example, yellow color. Like I am just taking some color. So we can download the shapes and we can use it over there. Okay, that is also possible. like I want to use some of this shape. Okay, I can still do that. For example, I would like to do this one. So we have to save that one in Tableau repository, my repository. Sorry, we have to save that in Tableau, my repository. Here we have shapes. We can add this shape. For example, 3D round shape. So I just give some name, saved it. Now I go to here, Tableau. In this one, we get more shapes. We can reload the shapes. If I do the reload the shapes, and now you will see custom. In a custom way, we have this shape. So we can choose this shape also. Did you understand? So the now that is 3D bubble. Like we can give something. Here we can add one more measure also, like growth. We can add one more thing also, growth to the size. You understand? So now the size of the bubble is based on the growth. When you have more growth, then we'll have more size. That is also there. Okay, we can add. So usually we do this growth and all here based on which one. I think this one. So year on year growth will be like 1%, 2% like that, right? So for that we give the growth also. So that way we get this one shapes. So we have the shapes here, which can be used. Okay, in the marks card. So this is all about this maps and shapes, whatever we have discussed. Okay. And when it comes to interview questions, right? Yeah. What are the different types of filters in Tableau? Data source, normal, quick, context, cascading, global filters. Difference between live and extract connection. Okay, we discussed that. Can we do the joins with multiple? Can we do the joins with not multiple? With different data sources. Can we do it or not? Nobody's saying. Hello? Are you guys there?
Yeah.
Can we do the joins with
can't
the
join different databases.
So we cannot join on different
No,
data.
you can't join.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Okay, so that's what. So what is data blending? When you wanted to do that, so can you tell me what is data blending? Anyone? Srinivas or like anybody?
If you want connect
Different
to
If you want a
multiple sources,
databases.
See, everybody is saying half of. If you want multiple databases, is that
You
answer?
can join
so
different
if you want to,
databases blending.
Sorry?
so
I
if
need
you want to
proper
join
answer.
multiple database,
If you want to join different
multiple
tables and multiple different databases, then we have to use a concept called data blending. What is sets and groups? What is a parameter? In parameter, multiple selection is possible or not. We will discuss about parameters. Okay, how can we show all values in parameter? Can we show all values in parameter? So when you discuss the parameters, we can see that. So what are LOD functions? What are actions? What is the difference between tiled and floating mode in dashboard? Tiled and floating mode in dashboard. What are the differences between OLTP and OLAP? Okay. Different versions you have worked on Tableau. What is Tableau repository? What is the difference between TWB and TWBX file? What is context filter? What is global filter? What is data source filter? Okay. Have you worked on multiple data sources, data blending? What is hyper extract? Okay. Hyper extract is like, it will be like 5x times faster than normal extracts, which is there from 10.5 Tableau version onwards.
It is there
Sorry?
that hyper extraction.
Yes.
10 we are using 10 point. Which version we are
Yeah,
using?
everybody is using currently 10.5, that hyper extract.
Where is the option? Can you show us?
Option is not there, but when you save that one, the extract file will be hyper extract. Okay. When you save, right, that file, extract file, it will be saving like hyper. So which will be faster performance. Okay. So, but yeah, so I want to tell you here one thing, what is left in Tableau. What is left in Tableau? Parameters and calculations, correct? Like number functions, string functions, date functions. So it will be very easy only. It will not take much time. So because almost all the functions we have it in Power BI, same thing will be there. Same functions will be there. Okay. Got it. Okay. So I think I need one another class to discuss Power BI, sorry, Tableau functions, which will take one class only to cover all the functions, because it is like almost these functions which we have already discussed. In which one? Power BI. The same functions we have it. Okay. So I'll be asking the questions as well as we will go forward. But some functions are different. Those we will discuss. Okay. Got it. Fine. Anybody has any doubts?
No. We are good.
Okay. The forecasting also can be done in Tableau. Like we take date and also we take some measure like sales like this. And when you take a line chart, we get a line, right? If I want forecasting should be done, like forecasting of upcoming years, we can do that. Okay. So like we can add this forecast option here also. Yeah, I think here we have. So this is the actual and this is the estimate in the forecast how it happens. See, but it is not accurate actually. So Tableau forecasting and Power BI forecasting, directly it will not be accurate. That is the reason we go for this one. What is that? Python or and all to write the code and to get that particular one. Using machine learning language, we do it analytics and all. Okay, that is our in analytics tab. I think we should, yeah, path. Here, somewhere we have option, I don't remember now, to give this gap also. Yeah, here. I want next. So how many ever years we want, exactly 3 years or 4 years or 5 years, we can give that. Okay, it should not ignore means, okay, it should not, we get this option, forecast options, ignore last one quarter. If you don't ignore that, then we get full. See, it is complete line. Okay, this is the forecasting. This is normal one. Okay, I go to here, forecast option. So it has been already quarters. Then if I say in years, it will be years. Okay, next aggregate by years, automatically next to 5 years. Okay, no forecast. Okay, because it is not able to forecast because we have less data. So it wants more data, so I can give for next some years only, like exactly 2 years. But even I never used this forecasting and all. We tried it, but we never used. Most of them we don't use it actually. Okay, this is one more thing. Anybody has any doubts, anything to discuss before we end this meeting? Tomorrow I might not be able to take the class actually. So I have a cousin wedding, like I will not be available tomorrow, and day after tomorrow I might not be able to take the class morning. Okay. Meanwhile, you can go to this Tableau things, whatever I have shared videos. Only one class is pending in Tableau, so that I think we can have the class on Thursday. Okay. So Thursday, Tableau functions we can complete, and Friday we can start with SSAS. Okay, and we can take the class on Saturday also, so that we can try to complete by Saturday and Sunday. Probably this week we can try to complete. I will take next week some project class or something. Okay, we'll see how it goes, but probably by like 13th we should be done with this course. Okay, I will
Okay.
have resume
Okay.
class, all these things I'll be taking up. Resume class, project class, and yeah, all these things I'll be taking care. Okay.
Power BI server. Okay.
Power BI?
Server.
Server.
Yeah, Power BI server also. That will take only one day. I have already shared that video, right? Go through that. Don't be dependent until I say.
Yeah.
Okay. What
Okay.
else?
It's a small doubt.
Yeah.
So can you store how to join this with store procedure?
In a store?
We have the store position, right? So in
Yes.
data source, it will, if you have the store position in data source, it will obtain, right? So how to use that thing or join, how to that.
See, stored projects mainly used on ETL operations. Okay. So mainly on the ETL operations we use it. If you want to connect something to the data, we always go with the views only, not the stored procedures in Tableau or Power BI. For example, if I want to connect with store procedure, I cannot connect it. Okay, so we can only do what? Views and tables.
Navin,
What
one
is
more.
your doubt? Balaji?
Sir.
What is your doubt?
Actually, we connect with the store positions also, right? Right. So if you have the store position in database already created one, it will update in the data source, right? Then then we will work with that store processor, or we will write the store processor in custom SQL. I'm not understand that thing, sir.
Okay, like we have Microsoft SQL Server. So let's say stored procedure is there. If I want to execute that procedure, we can go for new custom SQL. Here, the new custom SQL, you can say execute procedure name. Procedure name. That name will be the right, so that we get that data. I don't know, like what is your question, or did I answer or no? Like somebody was asking something. Can you tell me who is that?
Here the new union is same as like our SQL union function, right?
Yeah, SQL Union. If you want to combine, okay, different tables. For example, you have 5 tables, AP, Karnataka, like that. All are same data, right? If you want to union all these tables, we can do that. Drag the
Sir,
tables and we can do that.
sir.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yep. So, but don't do union all these things in Tableau front. If you have database, you can do it like there itself, create a view and connect with that, because we should not take too much performing things in within Tableau tool, right? So which will downgrade the performance. When you have more data, then we can go for that. But if you have less data, you can do it here also, no issues. Yeah, tell me.
Sir, can you create one store position in the SQL server, sir? For
SQL
the
Server
small
itself.
things.
See, we can create in SQL Server, right? Yeah, we can create. No, what is there?
Or then it was actually for me, it was coming in this data window, so data source window. The store position was coming, but why I once creates it just means.
Hmm. I think it might take a while. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Hmm. Connect. I'm creating a static one. What is that you were saying? I'm creating one more view also.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, column name will be like total sales. The custom view is there. I cannot see the procedure.
Okay, sir. Can you go to sheet 2, sir? Sheet 2 or no?
Sheet 2, why?
Any sheet, sir. Just for me, it was obtaining the store procedure at the bottom, like a store procedure and the name of like column. It was
Okay.
getting the tables and store procedures and views. It's getting me.
Yeah, I'm there in sheet 2 now. What is your doubt? I don't know.
Actually, sir, for me, what are the store procedures are present in the data source? It was getting here in the data source. I'm getting at the like tables and store procedures and views. I'm getting here like at the bottom after the new union.
Okay, you
For
do
me,
one
it is
thing.
getting.
You just
I will
you
screenshot
connect
the
with
thing
them.
and I will
You make a video and send it in the group.
Yes, sir, sure.
Okay, explain that so that we will
Okay.
see what is that. Okay.
Yes, sir, yes.